You know what I mean, Harry. Wins the Albert Bartlett.
From the back, out in front, Kilbrick and Storm. OK Corral is in pursuit, but it's main pursuit. Kilbrick and Storm. Colin Chisart, the festival winner for Harry.
They've got another 100 yards to go. It's Rachel Blackmore and Minella Indo, and Minella Indo has taken the Albert Bartlett. Fury Road on the far side. Monkfish is running and they hit the line. Monkfish in the...
If anything, he's going further away and he's running riot in the Albert Bartlett. In the colours of Malcolm Denmark, clearing away, and the nice guy wins the Albert Bartlett. Manila could do. Affordale Fury and Sandra Clegane. Stay away, Faye. He's all out. Sandra Clegane is getting closer, but it's stay. Man is getting tired, he's beginning to empty. Stella Story is closing as they race up towards the line. Oh, he's been denied.
But it is Jasmine DeVoe out in front, and it is a second festival win for Jasmine DeVoe.
That is the question that we very much aim to answer, folks. If you're new here, I'm Rodders, and this is On the Bridle, specifically our ante-post focus special for the Albert Bartlett Novices Hurdle. We're going to give you the race stats, we're going to give you the key protagonists and their stats, and at the end of the video, I'm going to give you my prediction for this race. So come along, folks, as we get into it. Before we kick the stats off, I just have to say, gamble responsibly. That is, unless you fancy Factor File in the Ryanair chase. Honestly, folks, if he doesn't run in it or win it, I'm going to get absolute pelters in the comments section below. But that's alright though, because I'll be reading your comments in hiding in Alaska. 10 out of the last 12 winners of this race were aged 6 or 7. None of the last 12 winners of this race have been the favourite. 4 out of the last 12 winners won their previous race before the Albert Bartlett. 9 out of the last 12 winners had their last run within 54 days of this race. 11 out of the last 12 winners had at least one run or one win between 23 furlongs and 25 furlongs. 9 out of the last 12 winners had at least 3 runs over hurdles. 10 out of the last 12 winners had a rating that was higher than 136. 5 out of the last 12 winners had at least one grade 1, one grade 2 or a grade 3 affair. And 10 out of 12 winners had at least run 3 times in that current season. So there you have all the stats. So let's match them to the key protagonist of this race. We're going to kick the analysis of these young plodders off with a horse called Kazansky. This was him in the Nathaniel Lacey, finishing 8 lengths behind Dr. Steinberg. More on him later. Now, I don't actually fancy him for this race at all, but because No Drama this end certainly won't go here, he'll go to the Turners, Kazansky has ended up in the top 5 in the market for this race. But for those out there who do fancy Kazansky in this race, let's take a look at his stats for you. So what's the story of Kazansky's positive stats? Well, he will be 6 at Cheltenham. As said, he ran in the Nathaniel Lacey last time. He has had 2 wins this season. One of them was in a Grade 2 race. He will not be in the first 3 in the market. And as the stats say, you can win this race if you're a big price. He has had 3 runs over hurdles. And in theory, he should be rated higher than 136 on the back of this performance. Turning the page backwards, what are his negative stats? Gordon Elliott has only won this race once in 11 years. He's mostly only ever operated on heavy ground or heavy-ish ground. He can sometimes jump a little bit sloppily, as was seen at the last hurdle here. He has not done the distance at all, and he doesn't have any course form at Cheltenham. Spinning a yarn in recent times has been backed in from 14-1 to 10-1 for this race. Now, I don't actually rate him as that much of a prospect. Now, that's not me trying to be mean to any racehorse. That's just my opinion. I think he's a level below what is needed to win this race. But could the stats prove me entirely wrong? Let's take a look at his positive stats. He will also be 6 years old at Cheltenham. He has won 2 races this season. There is a very good chance he will feature in the top 3 in the market, and he has had 3 runs over hurdles. Flipping the script backwards, what do we find in his negative stats? Well, he is rated below 136. He has never won over the trip. He's also trained by Gordon Elliott, so it's the same stat as Kaczynski. He has never won a race at Cheltenham or run a race at Cheltenham, and he has no graded wins to his name. Espresso Milan did not start his life with Willie Mullins. In fact, he came from the Fergal O'Brien yard, but the switch to the Willie Mullins camp has seemed to have inspired a spark within him, having won a maiden hurdle and a novice hurdle here. Now, saying that, these races weren't the greatest races in the world, but he does look like a fair old plodder to me. Let's see what the stats say about him. Espresso Milan's positive stats read as such. He is a dual winner this year. He is bred by a Cheltenham Festival leading sire in the shape of Milan. He is trained by Willie Mullins, who has won 4 out of the last 11 editions of this race. And there is a strong possibility that he will find himself inside the top 3 of the market in this race. Now, taking a quick step in the other direction, what are Espresso Milan's negative stats? Well, he's only had 2 starts over hurdles. His rating is certain to fall short of the mark of 136, which is needed. He hasn't, as of yet, done the distance. He hasn't yet contested a graded race, let alone win one. And it has to be said, his current level of form is below what is required to win this race. Although it has to be said, this is quite a poor edition of the Albert Bartlett. The Devil, put up a nice performance here in the River Don up at Doncaster. He travelled well for an extremely long way, and you could pick him out at the top of the home straight. What was extraordinary about this race is he went off 15-2. Yes, 15-2 for this race, but he was the highest rated horse in this race. Now, there is another thing that bothers me about the River Don's form. None of these horses seem to have done an awful lot after this race, and that would just have me wondering about the validity of the form of the River Don itself. Casting all that aside, let's take a look at the Devil You Know's stats. Peeking our heads above the parapet, here are the Devil You Know's positive stats. He will be 6 years old at Cheltenham. He has done the distance. He has had 3 races over hurdles. He is rated higher than 136. He has run well on all sorts of ground, and he has a Grade 2 win to his name courtesy of this race. Flicking the switch, can we illuminate any of the Devil You Know's negative stats? He will almost certainly be the second favourite for this race, and favourites and second favourites have a terrible record in the last 12 years in this race. Speaking of records, Paul Noland has not had a winner of this race in over 12 years. The Devil You Know has no course form at Cheltenham, and going hand in hand with that, the Devil You Know has no record of being at a major festival, which can worry some horses out of it before they even start the race. Dr. Steinberg has been on many people's radar for this race for an extremely long time. Now, I know Josh Stacey and Andrew Blair White have also been on his case from the very start. So as a magnanimous gesture, we on At The Bridled would like to doff our caps to those lads at Let's Talk Racing, and then give a hop and a skip down the street to Dr. Steinberg's stats. So what are Dr. Steinberg's positive stats? He will be a 6-year-old at Cheltenham. He has had 3 runs over hurdles, all of them successful. He has a mark that is higher than 136, his current mark being 147. He has won on all types of ground, including good, soft to heavy, and he has recorded Grade 2 and Grade 1 wins this season. Sinking the battleship of Dr. Steinberg's hopes, we move on to his negative stats. First one up being that he will be likely a short odds-on favourite for this race. Now this race is an absolute litany and a graveyard for favourites. The last 12 favourites of this race have failed miserably to win it. In fact, the shortest price winner of this race was 5-1. Coupled with that, winners of the Nathaniel Lacey have also a miserable record in the Albert Bartlett. Although the Nathaniel Lacey was over 2 miles 6, this is 3 miles, and as of yet he has not done the distance. And obviously he has no course form at Cheltenham. So folks, what's my prediction for the 2026 Albert Bartlett Novices Hurdle? My prediction is that Dr. Steinberg will be the winner of this race. It's 13 years since the last favourite won this race, and that hoodoo has to break at some time. It is a peculiar record indeed, but this year's Albert Bartlett is a very bad renewal, and it won't take a lot of winning, and Dr. Steinberg looks a level or 2 levels above his opponents. So that is my prediction, folks. Thank you for everyone that's watched this video until the end, and if you have a different opinion to my prediction, put it in the comments section below. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to click the like and subscribe buttons. Recently, Oisin Murphy became a subscriber of this channel, and if he trusts us enough and if he likes the channel enough to subscribe, surely that's a very good reason for you to click the like and subscribe buttons too. Also, if you want to join this channel as a member, click the join button beneath this video and it will come up with a couple of options. They're both very good options indeed. All that's left to say is that I'm Rodders, this is On The Bridle. Until next time, stay safe.